Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to check out Cyberpunk 2077 on my RTX 3070, and we'll see what kind of frame rates we get with that. So let's go over here to settings, and then so let's go to graphics and texture quality. I'm gonna set to high, leave it on high, and then under the basic options we're gonna leave these three options on, and then motion blur is off. Under advanced we will go, so we'll leave the first two on. The shadows and the improved facial lighting will be on, and then pretty much everything in the advanced tab here is going to be set to high, and these four here, the fog and the cloud, and these four will be set to ultra. And moving down here to ray tracing, we'll leave all these on. And I mean, there's a bunch of options here, as you see, with games that demand high-end GPUs for the experience, of course, and to get the best graphics here. There's a few of these options now. This is funny. I see Psycho here, so that's probably some insane. Okay, so this is the enhance the quality of lighting in the game. Okay, so and then there's off, you got medium, ultra, so I'm gonna stick with ultra on that one. DLSS also, which is an NVIDIA feature. The DLSS as well as the ray tracing are exclusive to NVIDIA. So let's go performance, or yeah, we'll go performance. We'll go ultra, we'll go performance on that. And these two will leave off. So yeah. So let's do that, and let's exit out of here. Let's continue. I'm gonna jump to my controller here. I don't know, I prefer playing with the controller. I have the Xbox wireless controller that I use. I can't do keyboard and mouse. It's I'm just more comfortable with the controller here. So let's see what kind of frames we get with this here. Actually, I gotta go back here to check one thing. Let's jump back into settings, and at the top let's go to video, VSync. Oh, so it has VSync at 120 refresh. Let's turn VSync off because I'm using G-Sync and I have a G-Sync compatible monitor. So I'm saying incorporation recording. Okay, so just the one monitor. Full screen, 2560 by 1440. Be sure I will leave that off. So yeah, let's confirm that. So VSync has been disabled, and let's check this out now. And we'll get our frame rate monitor here going. There we are. Now I played this game for probably half an hour to 45 minutes. A couple of weeks ago, when it had initially, when I had installed the patch 1.0.6 for PC. I haven't had any. Well, actually, of course, I haven't had any major issues or glitches because I haven't played the game long enough, I guess, to notice or to experience any of that or what have you. So I'm just gonna. So you can see the fog. Our fog is set to ultra. So you can see that in the fog, or the smoke rather, in the distance there. Just trying to get a feel for the graphics. So we're averaging 90 frames a second right here. CPU. Okay, temps are 55, and our temps for the 3070 are 55 as well. I'll try to find a car here. Well, this place is, I guess it's deserted here. But let me take a look at, let's go back into settings. Let's take a look at, let's see here, where would it be for gameplay? Here we go. Crowd density. Okay, yeah, so that's also set to high. We'll leave it at high. And okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure, because the place looked very deserted and empty, so I was wondering what kind of settings are we running. Okay. Okay, that dude hit me with the car. Nothing to point out, I don't know if it's just me, but I noticed this guy's shadow is quite lengthy. I don't know, maybe it's the time of day. It's probably what, sunset, the sun is setting, so the shadow looks twice as long, or what? That's a long shadow there. Okay, let's go this way. See the lighting here. Notice the textures. I put my field of view at 100%, or 1 it is in some games. We got a flying car there, I guess. And I believe I did 1 mission so far, and then it's telling me to go talk to Jackie, but we'll do that another time. We're just checking out the game and the frames right now. So not bad, averaging 94, 95, 90, you can see the graph there too. And I have no idea where I am. So let me just try to, I guess, can I pick a fight with these guys, or? Okay, that might not be a wise decision, but what if we steal one of their, okay. I guess they're threatened. Let's see here. I have no idea what I did there. Okay. One of them, I think. And they got me. Load last checkpoint. Let's get back in here. And of course, through the menus, the frame rates are going to go crazy high because we're in the menus, we're not in the actual gameplay. Back to the gameplay here.
B, got a gig for you. One I'd rather not have.
Got some trash there. Okay.
His son was brutally murdered.
It's dropping to 70s now in the frame rates.
Is to get your hands on the original BD that recorded the whole thing. Yeah, you heard that right, unfortunately. More info attached.
I guess it was the last time I played it with the other graphics card. I had probably ended up in this area some way, somehow or other, and the game keeps loading from here. We got a pile of trash there again. I'm just trying to get out of this area. I'll take a look at the level of detail in the water there. Wow, that looks pretty cool. See the reflections, the shadows, the sun rays in the distance. That's cool. Kind of reminds me of GTA 5 here. The scenery. Again, we got his long shadow running. That's interesting. I wonder if that's a glitch or if that's, I don't know if that's supposed to be normal, I guess, but I don't know. That's interesting. We got stairs here, tank. What's this guy up to? Well, it looks like he doesn't want to be messed with or talked to. Well, we're gonna mess with him. Anyway, let's talk to him. What's he saying? Okay, just going about his day. Oh look, we got a car. Oh, it's driving off. And we may be getting a car. Here we are. Yeah, let's get out of here.
I'll do anything.
So of course, I know as we're going to be driving, we're going to see you're going to see the frames as you're driving, and obviously as the game is rendering the graphics and you're moving about. Like for this, in this scene right here, you got the sunlight, the sunset, and you got the shadows. Okay, the GPU is throttling about it was right close to 100, and we're averaging, yeah, I think lowest I saw was 77 or 75 frames, which is not, I mean, totally playable, not bad at all. Oh, I wonder if we could hack that. Press X to get in the vehicle on my control pad, and B to get out. I wish I'd made that the same buttons, but okay, I guess we could try to hack that. No idea what's going on here. Again, guys, I played this game for about half an hour, so don't mind me if I really don't know what's going on in the game, or I'm clueless, mainly just for the frame rates here that I'm making this video. Okay, but I mean, I think this game will be a ton of fun, and I know people have had issues. I know on their consoles, one of my friends, he had the PS4. I don't think it was a Pro, but he was thrilled about this game, and he's the one he actually. I had never heard of Cyberpunk, and he had told me about this crazy game that's coming out, and it's going to be amazing graphics, and it's like everything all in one. You got your open world, you got like first-person shooter, you got looking back. Yeah, so he's saying that it was an insane game, and it launched, and it had amazing sales, and I think it was Steam that they hit the with. I forget how many they sold. Their record breaker was with, and I think we just made a big circle here. Record breaker was with Cyberpunk 2077. So anyway, so he has a PS4, and he purchased the game. He actually pre-ordered it. Super thrilled, super excited, and then turns out it was just complete. It was like garbage. It was trash. You couldn't play it, and I don't think we can pass this checkpoint. So those are cops. So I think it'd be a wise move to probably not go the wrong way, but let's get back in here. And so he requested a refund, and he said that they said they would email him about the refund process and whatnot. But I mean, I can feel people's pain, people who were highly anticipating this game, and I mean, it was in the works since what, 2012. And they put a lot of hours and a lot of effort in a game like this. And oh no, it doesn't sound on the ground. I guess I'm in Little China right now. We're driving around, and frames are at 65, 66. Yeah. So as the graphics, as you get intenser, the scenery gets better in the game, and. Yeah, I'm just jumping topic to topic, sorry. So yeah, so he asked for a refund, and they said they would refund him, but I totally feel people's pains who were anticipating the game, and you know, they were looking forward to playing it, and then what it turns out, and the lawsuits, and the developers coming out and talking about what how it wasn't fair, how they're treated. But after it's all said and done, I mean, I think it's a great game, of course, if there's no glitches and whatnot, but they are going to release, and what just happened there? I guess I wasn't supposed to go that far. Who's in the car with me? There's somebody in the car? Well, I had no idea. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know where she came from. So now what I'm going to do, because I saw the frames drop to around the 60s or high 60s, so if I go back into settings and I go graphics, and let's go to ray tracing, and let's put this to medium. And use ultra. You know what? Let's turn the shadows off. Reflections off. And lighting, let's put back to, we'll leave it at medium. And ray tracing we'll leave on. So let's see if what we make out with the frames with those settings. Pretty cool transparent ceiling, like the holographic ceiling we saw back there, the roof. We're back in the 60s, as you can see the frames because it's loading. 56. Ooh, now we touched 52. Okay. Which means we gotta get back into our settings here. Okay, let's go back to settings and let's put everything. Let's go to ray tracing. Let's turn this off. Everything that's on ultra, let's put that to one step lower. Was this on ultra? No, it's high. Yeah, so the ultras will turn to high. Let's see here. Is off. Depth of field. Depth of field. Okay, that's fine. Field of view. Let's put that to 80. Okay, field of view 80. The ultras we put to high, and we turn ray tracing off. Let's see what happens here. Now we touched 52 frames driving along on this highway here. And I don't think I'm supposed to go there. I know I was not supposed to. Let's jump back on the highway here. And the shadow quality is pretty nice. The gameplay is it's actually very, very nice. It's smooth, but again, I can't justify the game and say there's absolutely no glitches because obviously I haven't played it enough. So once you start playing and you start going through the missions, then you get an idea and you can get a real feel in a sense of how the game is and what the game is like. And we hit an all-time high of 112, 113 frames, which is actually very good, by changing our field of view to 80%. And now look at that. Well, not too many graphics to render, at this part of the game, so that's why we're in very high frames right now. We're at 135. Let me try to drive back into the city. Once I'm in the city, then we'll go back. Alright, so I made it back to the city. I was lost in the desert almost, and now we can get a better idea of the gameplay and the frames here. So same settings as before. Ray tracing is off, and our field of view is 80%. The only thing that changed since I was last in the desert is for some reason my passenger door is not closing, it just keeps opening. And you know what, the passenger is still in the back. Actually this might even be a taxi. I think that's what's going on. Yeah. So we'll just drive around here. We got 60. We're back into the high 60s here. the city. Look around. That's a cool car. So I can't take that. Guess you can't. I guess as you progress in the game, you'll be able to take those cars. So if I go back into settings, I want to set something up here where, of course, it is an RTX. So let's turn the ray tracing back on. Let's turn this on. This on. Let's go. Okay, let's go to. Is there a performance option? No way. So leave that into that medium, and what we'll do is field of view we'll leave at 80, and now dark shadows, enhance shadow run. We'll turn that off. Face geometry, leave that on. Shadow mesh quality medium. Local shadow medium. Okay. Shadow resolution medium. Distance shadows medium. Fog will go medium. That goes, and the other stuff we'll leave those at high. Yeah. See what happens here. So we're back onto ray tracing. We've got a 3070 RTX, so let's make use of that here. So as you can see here, we're to 59, 55. So what I would say, this gives me an indication that to play this game with ray tracing enabled, we may have to preset everything to medium. And of course, if I was driving, I'd probably fall in the 40s with the frame rates here. Let's go back here. Let's go into settings and let's put our preset to okay. Okay, ray tracing medium. Okay. Ray tracing is medium, okay. That's the preset there. What other options do we have? Ultra, medium, ray tracing, custom. So if we go medium, try ray tracing medium, see what that's about. Yeah, so with ray tracing medium on the RTX 3070 at 1440.
So, looks like we found the last honest girl
Okay.
in the city. Her name's Anna Hamill, and whatever she's investigating, it's made her a lot of enemies.
With, I guess,
She'd
we're
do
pushing
best to cut it out.
165. There's no specific setting.
Okay, look, I don't know
And
how
with the
it
display
sounds,
port,
but
it's 165
somebody will
hertz.
take
So
this gig anyway, right?
that's what it will be there,
I don't know.
50s.
Maybe there's
And
an
if we
angle
go
we can play here.
and
Either way,
go to the
info's
preset for the in-game, the game itself, and set that to medium. And ray tracing is off. What if we set everything else to medium and turn ray tracing on? And lighting we'll set to medium. I turn these on too. Now we're back to work. Wow, 35. What did we do there? It's one of those games, right, where you really have to find that sweet spot. But ray tracing medium, I think I was doing pretty good with ray tracing medium. I could live with that. And this was the preset. So the reflections are off, but shadows are on and the lighting is set to medium. Okay. Okay, so I hope you guys got a slight idea of what to expect. I mean, it's of course, as I play the game more, I'm gonna learn more about the game and the features, and if I find that ideal sweet spot of exactly what graphics, the ideal graphics you want to get, then I'll definitely make a separate video of the exact the ideal settings. But right here, right now, I think this is I can live with this. This is absolutely fine. I mean, if I'm getting the 60 at least, then that's fine. But I mean, if you're dropping to 30 and 40, then that's yeah, I wouldn't play the game at such low frame rates like that. And we'll wrap it up for this video. Thanks again for tuning in and checking me out, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. That really supports me, and I hope to grow this channel and add much more great content with unboxing videos and computer builds, and we'll do all that fun stuff. Alrighty guys, thanks again, and as always, stay safe, stay well, and stay blessed. Alrighty, peace.